I'm from Union, New Jersey. I live here with my husband, my two kids. I have a 13-year-old whose name is John, and I have a 5-year-old who is Anthony. My husband's name is also Anthony. We live here with our two dogs. We have Nina, who is a pit bull mix, and then we had just got a puppy, a red Boston. Her name is Peanut. And then we do have two fish. Have to name the fish. I don't even remember what my son named them, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, I do have to apologize. I get a little red when I'm a little nervous, and my hair will be soon back because I don't like it in my face. And it does get annoying because it is a little bit hot in here. But my cheeks are red because I blush a lot. Some people think it's cute. I think it's a little annoying for me. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So this is a crochet podcast. I'm not a knitter yet, Eric, yet, because my friend Eric, he insists on wanting to teach me how to knit. That's fine. I want to learn. I'm willing to learn. I've tried 1,000 times, but maybe he's going to be different. Keeping my fingers crossed. I have everything. I have the knitting needles. I have the yarn. I have, you name it, I have it all. I got a whole notions bag and just can't get to knitting. Love crocheting. To me, it's quick, and it's something I've done all my life. I've been doing it since I was about 6 years old. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Although I don't really do things that take a really long time because then I kind of lose interest really quick. I know, I think it's adult ADHD or something because I can't, and I'm not being funny. If it takes too long, I lose interest and I don't want to do it anymore. But anyway, moving on. I just want to tell you a little bit about where we went the past couple weeks. It was a little while ago, but the first place that I've never been to a Fiber Fest. So this was my first Fiber Fest that I went to, which was the Garden State Sheep Breeders Sheep and Fiber Festival. It was in Lambertsville, New Jersey. We went on September 10th. So I should have did this a long time ago, but you know, life and children and dogs and all that happened, so we don't really have the time. But anyway, we had a great time. Great time. Let me rephrase that. Me and my husband had a great time. My children did not really like being there because I would feel all the yarn, and what I thought my little one and my big one were gonna like was the sheep and watching them cut shave the sheep, and they had some sort of a breeding something where they want a prize. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't breed sheep, so I have no idea. But I was thinking they were going to love all the animals and everything. Yeah, not so much. As soon as we got there, it was huge. It was, I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3 barns. I'll put in a little video I put in there, which it's not that good, but it's just a little bit so you could see what it was about. But as soon as we got there, we walked in. My 5-year-old, who was 4 at the time, my 5-year-old says, "Okay, can we go now?" We didn't even walk in into the barn. So I guess he wasn't interested in yarn or anything, but so yeah, so we took him, dragged him to the yarn festival. Should have known better. But anyway, I did get a lot of things. I spent too much money, but I got things that I think are going to be fun. And let me tell you, it was my first yarn festival. So maybe for me, it was exciting, but maybe for someone else, it wasn't that big. But for me, it was huge. But again, it's my first one. So I don't know. I know Rhinebeck is coming up. Can't wait. Anyway, so let me start off by showing you the things that I have no idea where I bought them from. I know, and I apologize. I'm so sorry for those that, from where I bought these. I don't remember. If you watch my podcast, please put on there where I got them from. I must have picked up a card and I don't remember, and it was so long ago. But anyway, let's start off with, okay, so here is the flyer for the Garden State Sheep Breeders 23rd Annual Sheep and Fiber Festival. Just so you know, on the camera, it's backwards, so I was able to read that backwards. Interesting. Anyway, so they had a lot of people there, a lot of vendors, a lot. This is a lot of vendors, a lot. Anyway, so that's one. Oh, by the way, I don't wear makeup. The only thing I do wear is lip gloss sometimes. Again, I'm so bad at this. This is what I'm wearing today. Moi. Apparently it stands for Makeup Academy. It was kind of cheap at Walgreens, but I love it. Again, don't know the color throughout the packaging, so not a clue. And unfortunately, since I'm a klutz and everything spills in my pocketbook, I have to put it in a little Ziploc bag. So if it spills, it's not going anywhere but here. So just thought I'd give you a little bit of tidbit. Anyway, so we're going to start off with Luna Stitch. She is amazing. Oh my goodness, can you see that? You know, okay, it's okay. I don't know if you can see that, but it's Luna Stitch, and you can find her on Etsy at Luna Stitch, Luna, Stitch. She does project bags. When I tell you these are beautiful project bags, she not only does the lining inside, and some of them are reversible. Gorgeous. I'm supposed to get back to her because there's one that she had in her shop that I really wanted, so I have to hit her up because I didn't see it in her Etsy shop, and her Etsy shop does not have everything that was at the show, because at the festival it was, I can't even tell you, just beautiful, beautiful bags. Different types of bags. That's Luna Stitch. Now, Groovy Hues Fiber. I cannot tell you, Susan Burkett. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm not good at this, but I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna practice. I promise. Okay, so this one, Groovy Hues Fiber. You have to check out her Etsy shop. But I will tell you what, her Etsy shop. You know what? I just lied to you. There's no Etsy shop. Oh yes, there is. I'm sorry. groovyhues.etsy.com. Her yarns are amazing, and I looked on her Etsy shop. The pictures do them no justice. None. I don't remember for the life of me what the color was, and I wrote it down somewhere, but it was this, and it had vibrant colors. It was outstanding. It was beautiful. It was, see, I told you it wasn't going to last because it's really hot in here. Even my poor doggy's sleeping. No, she's just tired. She must have had a rough day. She work and stuff, just saying. So I suggest you go out and you look at hers. If you ever get a chance to go to another fiber festival and she's there, you have to just touch her yarns. That's all I'm saying. Just touch her yarns. Beautiful. Just stunning, stunning, stunning work. Chelsea Yarns, another one. Oh, and perfect. Her information's also on the back. Beautiful, stunning yarns as well. Let me see. Bead Biz. Dude, this is beautiful. Let me tell you what I saw. I saw these beautiful shawls. Can't say I saw scarves. I'm not saying there weren't any. I'm saying we were, because again, I had my children, so we were kind of rushing. So I'm not sure if she had, but she had kits that you use the yarn in addition to beads. Blew my mind. Just totally blew my mind. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my, why didn't I think of that? I have a bag full of beads. I'm going to try that. Not right now though. Eventually I'm going to try that. But you got to check her out. You got to check her out. I did look on her website, but I didn't see them. So I may be getting this confused with a different company that was there. Oh my, if it's wrong, please somebody fix it if you watch my podcast. If you don't, I'm sorry. But beautiful, beautiful. Then, just want to make sure I'm getting everything. So I learned that there is a South Jersey Guild of Spinners and Hand Weavers, and they meet on the first Saturday of each month. Eric, this is for you. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that light, but anyway. So this is spinners that get together, and I guess they talk and do the same thing that like we have a knitters night. They have a spinners night, which is awesome. Actually, it's during the day if I'm not mistaken. It is. I think it was during the day. That's why I told her I would love to come. I have a friend of mine. His name is Eric. He's a very good friend of mine. And I have to show you his stuff. He's great. But he's really into he's a dyer. He's an indie dyer, and he does stunning work. He is part of, I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. He is part of, he is with Urban U Dyers. URBANEWE yarns. Check him out on Instagram. Oh, blown away. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yarns. But he's into weaving. I mean, not weaving. I'm sorry. He's into spinning also. He wanted to start spinning. So I'm not into dyeing yarn. That's not my thing. I'm not into the colors. I'm not into any of that. But weaving, I keep saying weaving, spinning is something that when we were at the yarn festival, I was kind of watching and I kind of was interested in it and I really, really liked it. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's something I might want to try. But I don't want to get the spinning wheel yet because I tend to I'm so sorry. I have to let my dog out because my husband just got home and now she's going to be crying. So bear with me one moment. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm back. So anyway. So the spinning, that's something I would love to try. Although I know the spinning wheels are very, very expensive. But I think I want to try it before I buy it. Because I tend to... I'm going to show you. About to drop everything. This is what I do when I think I want to learn how to do something. Yarn. I have every... no joke. Like every needle. I even have... Check this out. I even have Addi Rockets. And you know what else I have? Let me tell you what else I have. Just because the Addi Rockets, another one. Another one. But I got this one from Addi. Apparently, it's a great one for knitting socks. I don't knit, but just in case. Oh, and then I have I have whatever those are. And then I have another thing full of notions. I'm not a knitter. Not yet. Excuse me, not yet. That's why I tend to go overboard when I think I'm gonna like to do something. So taking a step back, and I spent a lot of money at Wool and Grace. Great place. It's in Jersey. It's in Jersey. Look it up. Wool, WOOL, and Grace. Beautiful. The lady that I spoke to at the register, she was really, really nice. I think she's the owner. She's very, very nice, very helpful. And check her out. Anyway, that's why I bought all that stuff. So, I'm not a knitter. So that's why I have to be careful. I can't go and buy a wheel if I don't know if I like to do it. So I decided at this Yarn Fest that I was going to try to spin my own. Now, this is one of the ones I don't know where I bought it from. I feel terrible because what I did was I grabbed everybody's cards, but I didn't put it with the stuff. But it doesn't matter. So I got this. It's like a different colors, pinks. It looks very bright on the camera, but it's not that bright. It's kind of like it's like you know, the light pink. And when you buy that, you also get a project bag to go with it. I let my little one pick it out because he was kind of anxious to leave, and this was right at the beginning. So anyway, this is a project bag, spindle, roving, and instructions. Ladies were super nice. Again, I'm really sorry. I don't remember where I got this from, but they were very nice. They said there's plenty of YouTube videos that I can look at and find it and whatnot. And then another thing I bought that I don't remember where is this one, which is the same, but I really thought this one was cool, and I liked when she did it. It was really cool. I can't even explain it. It was super cool, and this whole thing comes apart. So I just thought it was pretty cool. So anyway, all right, now fun stuff. Our first stop was at when we first walked in. My first purchase was at Blind Buck Farm. Here's the bag. In the bag was not that. Okay, so this is them. Okay, Camelot scarf kit. That's what was in this bag. This is the yarn that it came with. I love it. It's not really soft, but that's okay because I really like the pattern. It is 60% mohair, 40% merino. It's 500 yards, and it's called Marsh. Marsh. But it's a little bit darker than what the lighting is showing. It's just slightly darker. So it came with that. It came with the pattern. I am going to show you, because I know we're not supposed to show the pattern. That's what the scarf looks like. And it's crochet. It's the only one she had that was crochet. Everything else was knit. So, anyway. That's what came in the kit. That's them. Okay. Let me show you the coolest thing. Another thing that blew my mind. Oh my goodness. Check that out. What? It's called coulage. Collage? Coulage? I don't know. Let me show you this thing. When she was showing it to me, because I've been looking for crochet hooks that are different. I happen to like the Susan Bates because it has a deeper, I know there's a name. I don't know what it is, but there's a deeper ridge. I happen to love the Susan Bates because of that. I'm not crazy about boy, but don't tell them because, you know, a lot of people like them. But I happen to like the Susan Bates. I prefer the Susan Bates. Check this thing out. Wait, okay. Can you see it? Okay, not only is it perfect, but check out the point. That's my biggest problem because unfortunately learning, my mom was slick. I feel like Karate Kid on the Karate Kid movies. You know, when he did wax on, wax off, that was what my mother did to me. My mother taught me how to crochet on very thin yarn with the very thin hooks that you can barely see. I made doilies when I was 6. That's how I learned how to crochet. I made doilies. Until the day I learned that there's thicker yarn, bigger hooks. Blew my mind. So I told my mom, I said, why didn't you teach me on that? And she made a good point. She says, because you know what? Now when you use the bigger yarn, bigger needles, bigger hooks, much easier. I'm like, you know what? You're right. So wax on, wax off. So anyway, I love these. And I cannot find them. She had quite a few, but again, I only bought one to see if I actually like to work with it because I crochet the European style. So I know you guys hold your hook. I don't even know, but I hold it closer to the top. You guys hold it closer to the bottom. So I have to make sure I can use these because these are very expensive. This one, sugar. I don't know. There's no price on here. I think it was like $13. I mean, they're not very expensive, but I buy the Susan Bates. So for me, they were a little bit pricey. And if you're buying one, it's not that bad. If you want to buy the whole set, like I do, it's expensive because, of course, I want to get the whole set. I don't know. It's something about me. Like I want to get everything. Anyway, so look them up. They are awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So make sure I got all of them. Luna Stitch, Groovy, Chelsea, Bead Biz. Okay. Okay. Oh, one other thing I can't believe I forgot. First of all, let me tell you, they were super nice. My son went around and I would ask him to feel the yarn and he's like, okay, mommy, okay, mommy. But there was one, and again, this one I really feel bad. I didn't remember. I didn't write down because they were super nice. They gave my son a mini Hank, like small. But and he was in his glory. He's like, mommy, look, I got yarn too. And I'm like, yep. And he goes, can you teach me how to crochet? Of course I can. Did I? No. Because he got home and I gave him the hook and I gave him the yarn because I didn't want him to open this one yet. And it lasted about 30 seconds and then he walked away to go play with his Batman. So didn't last. Anyway, this, what? is from June Price Fiber Arts. Oh, and she told me to look up Nova Shawl Crochet. It's on Ravelry, and apparently it's like $6.50. She says it's beautiful. She had a picture of it. I mean, I'm sorry. She had one made up. Stunning. But anybody that knows me knows I love Christmas. Anything Christmas. I love Christmas all year long. It's June. I love Christmas. July. I love Christmas. Anytime. So I wanted. She had this bag, and I'm gonna get it. I want it to match this, but I'm gonna get it. It was square on the bottom, so it stays. It doesn't move. It just like stays. So you can put like a ball inside, and it's like your yarn bowl, but it's a bag. I love it. I can't wait. I want to get it so bad. So this is what, unfortunately, because I spent so much money, that one was a little bit pricey for me. It wasn't expensive. It was pricey for me at that time. So I got this one. What? Oh, so nice. I fell in love. So this is her inside. The one that she had that I loved had this on the outside. Mind blown. Awesome. I loved it. So this is my little Notions bag. But I will be buying the other one soon, eventually, because I really fell in love. But let me show you what else she had. So I saw this color. It's called Oaken Shield Sparkle Coventry. It is 230 yarns per skein, 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. And that is her tag. Okay. Let me show you. Whoa, look at all those sparkles. Look at all of that. Sparkle, sparkle. I got two. I had to get two. I don't know why, but I had to get two. Tell me that's not beautiful. Tell me that's not beautiful. Look at that. Ask me what I'm going to do with it. Not a clue. Actually, I might do the Nova Shawl. I might. We'll see. So, that's that one. So, that is all for the Garden State Sheep and Fiber Festival. Let's put that to the side. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Eric. Eric is part of my knitting group that I crochet at. I'm the only crocheter there. Any crocheters welcome to come. I felt so awesome. So he made his first project bag, and I fell in love with it when I saw it online on his page, because he just started making it, and just look. Ain't that cute? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And he gave it to me. His first one. I'm so excited. So, well, I love making the sachet scarves. They're very simple. They're quick, and people love them. I've sold so many of these, because I do sell scarves. So I've sold, I can't even tell you how many of these. And this is, I have to make this for someone in my knitting group who wanted me to make it for a nurse that helped her while she was sick in the hospital. So I'm going to make that for her. But look what else Eric got me. Check that out. Because I told him I'm looking for different hooks. And he said, hey, I went to Hobby Lobby and I saw the hooks, and I'll buy you one so you can see if you like it. If you like it, then you get the rest of them. And this is from Yarnology. Luxury crochet hook. What? And you know what? It's only $3. You know how much a whole set would cost if I really like these? Awesome. So I'm putting it in my new project bag. He's awesome. Let me show you what else he has. Now, when I got these, again, I don't remember the names, but Eric made these. He dyed these. He's an indie dyer. Okay. So I did a test knit for him once, and came out so pretty with his yarn. And he gave me this as a thank you. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, though. I love them, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to do something, but I want to do something like maybe a hat. I'm still learning how to make hats, though. So that would be awesome, making a hat out of that. Mommy, where are you? You can find me. I'm the one with the big, bright yellow hat. Anyway, I love it. Look at all the different speckles. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to show you which one's my favorite. That'll be the last one. But let me show you the other one. Check this one out. Isn't that nice? Actually, I can mix that up. We'll see. You know what? Let me show you this one. Look at this. I love this. I'm so over the top with these. Look at the different color. Look at all the speckles. I mean, he's got just everything. Like, beautiful. Look at that. Now, let me show you this one. This one is, okay, it doesn't have a name yet. Look at that. I love it. Beautiful. And he did this. Like, I actually know an Indy Dyer. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm really excited. Let me show you my favorite one. And I'm really upset that I didn't get another one because I'm so in love with this one and I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop looking at it, and I have to figure something really cool to make with it. It's like, I can't even tell. It's like rust. It's baby blue. No, teal. I don't even know. It's just beautiful. That light, man. Eric. Love it. My favorite. So that's, and he is on, he is Urban U's, URBANEWE, Yarns, YARNS. Okay, so that's Ed. Let's put that back here because I have so many things up here. Okay, so that's Urban U's. Hey, Eric. And so let's go on to Boston. So I went to Boston with my husband. He went to visit a couple of friends, and I didn't really want to hang out with them. So I was like, you know what? Let me go check out some yarn shops. Let me tell you. So we stayed at the Revere Hotel. Stunning hotel. I've never stayed at a more beautiful hotel in my entire life. It's beautiful. So I asked them, where's Milk Street? They told me, oh, Milk Street is right up the street. I said, okay. So I said, oh, then I'm just going to walk there. Okay. So my husband went his way. I went my way. 40 minutes later, I text my husband, holy cow, I'm still walking. Those are not the exact words that I used because I was a little bit upset because I was tired. So I'm like, he's like, oh my, are you still walking? I said, oh, yes, I am. And I'm not even there yet. So finally I get to this store. What's the name of that store? That store was on Milk Street, and it was, oh, bubbles. Oh, well, whatever. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was on Milk Street. Milk Street was very far, and when I got there, her store was very nice, very, very nice. The lighting was perfect. The store was very nice, but I didn't really buy anything there. I just didn't buy anything there, and I walked out quickly, so it wasn't. I didn't hang out there, but apparently, which they didn't tell me, there was a yarn crawl going on. I'd never been to a yarn crawl. Why didn't she tell me? Anyway, yarn crawl. So what I did was called my husband and said, hello, I have to walk back almost an hour. And he's like, no, why don't you catch an Uber? That's a great idea. I didn't Uber back to the hotel. I Ubered to another shop. So I Ubered to Stitch House, where I met Anissa. Check that out. Stitch House. Oh my goodness. I don't know why you can't really see that. Anyway, Anissa was so sweet. She was really sweet. And I bought a few things from there. Okay. So she had, because it was a yarn crawl, she had, you know, I don't know if you call it like sales, I guess. But she had like, right in the front when you first walk in, there's a long table and it had things on there. And I fell in love with these. This was a set. If I tell you how soft, you can't even imagine how soft these are. And these are from Shallot Mountaintop by Classic Elite Yarns. It's 70% baby alpaca, 30% bamboo viscose, naturally undyed fibers. Let me tell you, when I went to the first Fiber Fest, I wanted to buy alpaca because I'm like, I'd never had alpaca and I really wanted to use alpaca. When I got these, I only saw that it was alpaca right now before doing the podcast. So I'm kind of excited. I'm really excited that it's alpaca. Anyway, super, super, super soft. Don't know what I'm going to make with it yet, but I love it. Then, you know, I watch I watch a lot of podcasts, and they always talk about Malabrigo. And I'm like, oh, okay, never saw it, never. Well, until I went to the Stitch House. What? Look at how nice that is. I know it's dark, but honestly, the lighting is not even. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's just beautiful. Everybody knows Malabrigo, so I don't even have to tell you how nice it is. It's a pure merino superwash, 220 yards, 100 grams. Beautiful. And of course, I have to get two. I don't know why, but I have to get two. I don't know. Okay. So that was the only place that I didn't go that I wanted to was JP Knits. I heard they're really nice. Anyway, next time I'll stop by there. There was a lady who was at the store at the Stitch House. And she was helping me try to pick out where I'm going next, because as great as Uber is, it's a little bit expensive to be going to a lot of shops. So I picked 3 shops. I went to one, they didn't have any yarn, so I went to another one. Well, they didn't have anything I really liked, and I don't even remember what the name of it is, so it doesn't really matter. But then I went to that one. I went to the Stitch House, and then when I was at the Stitch House, this lady had mentioned, I said I wanted to go to Creative Warehouse. When I was there, she was trying to convince me not to go to Creative Warehouse. I chose Creative Warehouse because I looked up all of these. Here's the yarn crawl. These are all the places for the yarn crawl. And I looked them up online to see which one I wanted to go to next. Well, Creative Warehouse had a lot of crochet stuff. And I just fell in love with so many of the things that she had online. So the one lady that was there, she was trying to convince me not to go there because of the lighting, yada, yada. I'm so glad I didn't listen. The lighting is fine. The store is beautiful. It has so many things. It's a little small, but it has I still don't believe how they fit all that yarn into that little tiny shop. It's beautiful. And I can't even express how wonderful she was. So let me show you what I got from there. My experience there, I can't even tell you. I left there, I was in tears because I wanted to stay so bad, so bad. So this is the Creative Warehouse, and the name of the owner is Elissa, Elissa. Elissa, thank you so much for your hospitality. You were so awesome. She went in. Let me tell you, I paid I paid almost $30 to go there. Shh, don't tell my husband. But to go from Stitch House to the Creative Warehouse, it was like $30. It's okay. Anyway, when I got there, I put my ticket in the bag and I won tapestry needle. What? I know it's a tapestry needle, but you win something, and I was so excited because I'm from Jersey. I'm all the way there, you know, in Boston. So she showed me around her entire store. She was so sweet, so sweet. I can't say enough. I can't say enough. So anyway, let me show you the yarns that I bought. So she was telling me about this yarn. It's called Mango Moon. Sorry about the thing. It's called Mango Moon. This color is raspberry. So this is this yarn is made in Nepal, and if I'm not mistaken, this is made out of saris. And I fell in love with a different color that she had there, but she only had one skein, and it had so many colors. It was gorgeous, but the only thing is I didn't know what I was going to make with it, and that wasn't a yarn that would go with everything because it was so bright colors. It was beautiful. I'm kind of upset that I didn't buy it, but again, I'd spent so much money. So this is the yarn. It's Mango Moon. It's hand dyed, 100% viscose, made in Nepal. Apparently somebody's here. Okay, so this is what it says on the back. Provides shade shelter, health care, and education to women in Nepal. All I had to do was read that, and I was done. I was instantly hooked. I'm like, oh, anything to help out women, children, anybody. So look how nice that is. Can you see that? I asked them to wind it up for me because the way the hank was, it looked kind of messy. So, but anyway, so this is Mango Moon. Look, beautiful. So on my way out, oh, and I bought Eric at that store. I bought Eric it's like a magnetic thing to hold your pattern. So as I'm standing there watching her cake my skein, my hank, I fell in love, and I saw one. I only saw one of this. It's called Queensland Collection. Look how nice that is. It's called Swan Island is the colorway. Of course, had to buy two. Story of my life. Look how beautiful that color is, though. And let me tell you, she only had one. So I asked her, do you have any more? The poor lady went all over the store, but she found one. So she got two. So I got two. So that's the other one. So Elisa's so awesome. When I left, she gave me the biggest bear hug, and it was just awesome being there. And I promise you, if I ever go back to Boston, that is definitely the first store I'm going into. That is the first one. As a matter of fact, I won the door prize, which she shipped to me to Jersey. She didn't have to do that, but she did. And she asked me what I wanted because when she called me, actually, her coworker is the one, her employee, or I don't know, but another lady had called me and said, hey, you won the door prize. I said, oh no, I'm on my way back to Jersey. Like, we were already in the car. We were already on the highway. We were out of Boston. So I was kind of upset that I didn't get to go back and get it. So as soon as Elisa heard that it was me, she's like, oh my, is that Anna? Let me talk to her. She got on the phone and she's like, Anna, you won. I can't believe I'm so excited you won. Like, this woman, I can't even tell you how awesome she was. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, it brought tears to my eyes when I hung up with her. Like, that's how much I really liked her. Like, the store was beautiful. The yarns were stunning. I'm so thankful I didn't listen to her. And apparently that lady, she does stunning work. She showed me a few of her things. Beautiful. But I'm so glad I didn't listen. I'm so glad that I went to Creative Warehouse. But this is what I got in the mail. Whoa, look at that. I got stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Notions bag. I told her, I was like, if you have a Notions bag, I'll take that. So she sent me a Notions bag. If you're ever in Boston, go to Creative Warehouse. You will not regret it, and you'll want to take everything home. You'll want to take everything home, because I did. She had one yarn. It was a big hank, and it was beautiful. It was black, and then there was a blue one, and it was so soft. But it was $40, and I had already spent so much, so I just couldn't. I couldn't. Not this time. Maybe next time when I go, that'll be what I splurge on. But that was a Creative Warehouse. Please, if you're ever in Boston, take a look and go to Creative Warehouse. You will not regret it. And the people are so sweet. And the place is beautiful. The yarns, you feel everything. Feel everything. She's got almost everything. Actually, she has almost, and I'm not kidding, she has almost everything. Hooks, needles, notions. Like, she just has so, I can't even tell you. It's just a lot. She has a lot to see. I was there for maybe, I feel like I was there for about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half. And I didn't even get to see, like, touch, feel all the yarns, because I just couldn't. Well, I was too busy talking to her anyway, because she's so sweet. But anyway, next time, Elisa, I promise you, I'm going, and I'll let you know a couple days in advance. I'll let you know when I'm coming, because I'm definitely coming back to your store. All right, so can't wait for that. Let me just make sure I got everything. Yes, okay, Creative Warehouse. Okay, next. So we went to Lehigh Fiberfest. Me, Eric, and Frank. And Alice. And Alice's friend, I don't remember her name. You see, I'm not good at this. So we went to Lehigh Fiberfest, and it was in Jersey. Right? I think it was in Jersey. I'm lying. It was in BA. Wrong. Okay, so this is this is what it is. The Lehigh Fiberfest in PA, not Jersey. PA. So I gotta say, I was a little bit disappointed, just a little bit, because it wasn't as big as we anticipated it being. But it was the first year, so I will be going back again next year. I absolutely will be going back next year. Because you know what? The first year, of course, it's always a little bit, you know, they're not on their feet. So hopefully next year will be much better. So I bought myself a sticker. I don't know why I bought this sticker, but I bought a sticker. Paid 75 cents for it, but I bought a sticker. And check this out. Oh, I got something else to show you. So, my husband has a hat, and he puts pins on his hat, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Wherever he goes, if there's a pin, he puts it on his hat. So he's got this hat full of pins. I don't even know where he has it, but anyway, doesn't matter. So I thought it was a good idea, and I might actually ask Eric to make it. What, Eric? I want to take a project bag, and this was not my idea, so I'm not taking credit for this idea at all. I'm not exactly sure. I watched it on the Grocery Girls, and they posted a picture of a bag, and I don't know where it's from. Again, I'm new at this. But anyway, it's canvas. It was a canvas bag, and it had the bottom. It was very nice. And she gave me an idea. They said a really good idea. You could, put pins on it. So guess what I bought? This is my second pin. I'm going to show you my first one. So on Sundays, we go to the Able Baker, which is in Maplewood, New Jersey. And Able Baker, oh no, oh, it's over there. Able Baker has their own. She said I could have it, so I didn't steal it. You could take these. You could take one. So I went there a few times. So I told her that I wanted them, and she gave it to me. Technically, you're supposed to only take one, but I told her what I wanted to do with it. So she says, yeah, definitely. So check that out. Able Baker. This one says Bake Happy, and that says the Able Baker. They have the best coffee. Oh, delicious. So we usually go on Sundays to knit and crochet, all of us, from, well, not all of us, but a few of us from our knitting group. And we have a great time. We just sit there and we talk. We watch the people. We people watch. Because they have tables outside. So we sit outside. Last week we actually sat inside and we had a good time. So it's great. If you live in Jersey and you're near Maplewood, Sundays we go. We're usually there like at 2. So you come on over. Same thing with Thursday nights. Thursday nights from 7 to whenever you want to leave. Whole Foods closed at 10 o'clock. You can stay till 10. But we're usually there from 7 to whenever closing. And we all knit and crochet and we just talk. It's a great time. It's great time out. So that's my Lehigh Valley pen. $1.50. Not that it matters. But Eric, I'm coming and we're gonna talk. We're gonna discuss this. We need to do this. Because that way we can put our pins on our bags. That'd be awesome. So, funny story. So I met this guy. His name, I don't even know his name. It's okay. I got such a kick out of it because I read it completely wrong. And you'll see in a second why. It says, what the flock. F-L-O-C-K. That is not how I said it to him. That is not how I said it to him. But anyway, he didn't correct me though, which was funny. I thought that was hysterical. I don't know if I would have laughed. If that was me, I don't know. I think I would have laughed. So anyway, he's with What the Flock. So let me show you this one. So I bought, my little one he loves Batman. Everything is Batman. Everything. He's going to be Batman for Halloween this year. I have a feeling he's going to be Batman for Halloween for the next 12 years, I think. I don't know. Everything, if you go in his room, everything is Batman. He loves Batman. His birthday, he wants a Batman minion cake. A Batman minion. Who comes up with that? He did. Anyway, so What the Flock. He had this one, which is his Cape Crusader. What? Batman. So, of course, I wanted 2. Guess how many he only had? 1. So, I went ahead and I bought a second one, but I bought in gray. So, you know what? At least it'll look good. So I can make, this is what I was thinking at the time. I can do, either stripes, whatever, or make a hat, hat, scarf, whatever. You get the gist. Okay, so that's what I bought at the Fiber Fest. These 2. So since we were kind of disappointed with the Fiber Fest, we left there and we went to, let me tell you, I have never seen so much yarn in a store in my entire life. There was so much yarn. So much yarn. I wanted 1 of everything. Excuse me, 2 of everything. 2 of everything. Each one. But guess what I found there? What the Flock? Cape Crusader. What? So guess what I have? 2. And then I realized, which I don't think it's going to make a big deal, but this one is fingering. This is sock yarn. Fingering, sock. So I might just make like a scarf and the hat or vice versa, but I'm just excited I got them both. Awesome. And you know what else I got? Little case for my notions and for my hooks, because when I go to my knitting night, my crochet knitting night, I don't like to take my entire box. Oh, this. I got this. Where'd I get this? Washington, D.C. We went to a store. Don't remember the name of it, but I got it. Love it. And I don't like to take that whole thing, so I just need a little something to put my goodness, this yarn is getting to my nose. So I like to put my hooks in something small. So I got this. Price wasn't small though, but it's okay, because I love the Knitter's Edge. Thank goodness it's not in Jersey because I would go broke. I would go completely broke. So, I heard on some of the podcasts people talking about Madeline Tosh. I'm like, okay. Until I saw Madeline Tosh. What? My favorite color is purple, and I love browns. Check that out. Just check. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look at that. Look how nice that is. It's just beautiful. And apparently, this color is Dash Hound, and it's being discontinued. So, of course, I got two. So I had to get it. They're sport weight. 100% superwash merino. 270 yards. Look at that. Stunning. Beautiful. And so since I'm trying to find hooks that are different, I'm trying to find something different than Susan Bates. I had one of these that I really liked. So I got two more different sizes. I may be getting the full set because I really like working with them. I like the way the yarn glides on the steel. And I also am getting the Clover Amour set because it's plastic. And I like the plastic because if ever you're going on an airplane or if ever you're going to, you always want, you want plastic. You don't, if you can't take, the steel or, I like that. So when we went to PA that day, we also went to this place called the Chocolate Lab. What? Can I tell you? It had so many things. Anything you can dip in chocolate, I think, was there. I think I saw prunes. Right? Prunes. I saw dates. I'm sure they have a website. ChocolateLabBethlehem.com. That's where we were in Bethlehem. Check them out. Awesome, awesome, awesome yarn, chocolate. So now I'm going to talk about a little bit about the Grocery Girls. On my podcast, I like to give shout outs to different podcasters because I would like them to do it for me. So I would do it for everyone else. We're all here. There's room for everyone. So I love the Grocery Girls. I can't tell you how much I love the Grocery Girls. I watch them every time religiously. As soon as I get an alert that they have a podcast, I'm watching it. And actually, I'm lying. I'm not watching it. I'm listening to it because I listen to it at work. Sometimes I may glance at it if I hear like a specific yarn or something. Normally, I'm cracking up. Funny story. So, Jody does, not Jody, Tracy. She does the editing. So there was one podcast that she had that one of the noises was a car like, Arr! Well, I'm at work. I have my headphones in. Where I work, it's like a big, huge room with a whole bunch of people. And all I hear is that. I almost scream because I'm thinking somebody is coming, driving the car into the building. So I'm like, and then I realize, I look around, nobody's moving because it's the podcast. So I had to laugh to myself. I actually had to get up and laugh to myself, go to the bathroom and laugh to myself because I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I guess you had to be there. But I like the Grocery Girls so much that Carrie brought me, she brought me the Craftsy magazine. Guess who was in the Craftsy magazine? Oh, Jody and Tracy. What? So, I'm going to Rhinebeck. I'm going to Rhinebeck for a lot of things. I want to buy yarn. As a matter of fact, I bought a brand new book bag, big book bag, hoping to fill it. But probably not because I'll be broke. But I want to meet Tracy and Jody. And it's going to be like meeting Bon Jovi. Oh my goodness. I'm going to meet Tracy and Jody. I hope. Their podcast is hysterical. If you get a chance, please watch their podcast. It is so funny. They do giveaways. They do knit alongs. Of course, I don't knit, but I haven't had a chance to do any knit or crochet along because, like I said, I do make scarves and sell them at different vendor fairs. And I haven't set up my online shop yet, but I will hopefully soon. I do a lot of vendor fairs, so I have to get business cards now, and I have to do all that. But their podcast is so funny. If you ever get a chance, just put them on a little bit. Jody and Tracy, they are just hysterical. So that's them. So that's the podcast that I'm highlighting today. Anyway, Rhinebeck. Can't wait to go. I heard wonderful things about it. Can't wait. I'm hyping it up a lot because everybody hypes it up a lot for me because they have been there. I've never been there. So that's what I can't wait. Cannot wait. So let's move on to works in project. Now, I try never to have works in progress because I get very overwhelmed and then I end up doing nothing. You know how they say if you spend, you have a job to do, but if you multitask, you're only putting like 20% on one, 20% on another, 20% on another. You're not giving 100% to one thing. That's how I am. So this is what I have. I only have 3, which thank goodness. That's actually 3. And then the one that I have to finish for my friend. This is one. And let me tell you how sad this one is. So this is a scarf that I started. Don't even ask me the yarn name. I have no clue. I've had this yarn for so long. If somebody knows what it is, you can post it. That's fine. But this is a scarf that I'm making. The sad part is I took the hook off. I took the hook out of the bag. Don't remember what size I was using. So I may have to frog it, or I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. And yes, these are my project bags. One day I'm going to get a Mrs. Brown's bags. She has a new one that has like these thingies on it. Oh my God. I love all her bags, but that one I fell in love with. It's one of her newest ones. Gorgeous. That's another thing. Jody makes bags, like project bags, stunning project bags. Gotta check her out. Gotta check her out. These are my project bags. I know, Grocery Girls, they have project bags to match their projects. Not quite. It's okay. I don't mind at all. Should take stock in Hefty. This is another one. This one I love. And I'm making a really long scarf. Well, no, I'm sorry. The scarf is already made. This is the yarn that it was Unforgettable. And the colorway on this is Teal Berry. So, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm assuming, because I've had this sitting in my bag for a while, I don't know what I'm doing here. So I might just frog it and just do something else or make a hat. Actually, I might just make a hat to match the scarf. I might actually do that. That's a good idea. So that's my other work in progress. I don't remember what stitch this is. I'll see if I can put it in the notes. I'm gonna have notes. I don't even know how, but I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna have notes. Okay, so let's put this one away. Then I have one more that I'm actually, this is the one I'm currently working on. These two are, hey, look, I have nothing to do. Let me just try to finish those. That's what those are. This one I'm actually working on now. I just actually started it. I'm making a shawl. I'm making a scarf. And I don't know the yarn again, but let me show you, because it's different. Oh, yes, I do. I'm sorry, I lied again. So this is, I do like using the more expensive Indie Diary yarn, but when I go to my vendor fairs, this is what I use. I do go to Michael's and AC Moore and Hobby Lobby and Joann's. I do buy my yarn from them. I'm not partial to just one. When I do buy like the Indie Dye yarns or the more expensive yarns, I'm not selling those. Those are either for me to give away because those are special yarns. These I don't mind selling. You know, I make things and I don't mind it, but those a little bit different. But so this is the one that I'm making this. Let me show it to you. It's a little different. I think, I don't know. I love it. I have it in red. I had a brown and beige one, and I have a brown, and this one, the black and gray. So that's what I'm doing with this. So this is my work in progress also. Oh, and let me show you. Now this one, I did a vendor fair. When did I do a vendor fair? Oh, the weekend of my birthday. I think it was September 9th. My birthday is the 7th, so I think it was the 9th that I had the vendor fair. So they had 31. Oh, another thing, I love 31 bags. I have a friend of mine that sells them. Love 31 bags. So it just so happened that there was a girl there that was selling them. And she had this one, and I fell in love with it. It has a heart, and it says, "Why?" When I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I also have the key thing to match it, which wasn't even on purpose, because well, when she sold it to me, she says, you know, she goes, I can't really sell it. I'm having a hard time selling it because it has the heart and it has "Why" on it. And I said, you know what? I love that. I was like, she goes, "Why?" I said, exactly, because it says "Why." So I said, you know what? I like it. I said, I really, really do. I said, and I liked even before she told me the story that she's having a hard time selling it. I was going to buy it anyway. But when she said, I was like, I'll take it. And that's my project bag. This one, I love it. Love it. So I think that's all I have. I don't think I have anything else to show. So I hope you guys like the podcast. It is my first one, so please be gentle on the comments. But please tell me exactly what you think. Give me any feedback. If it's too long, too short. Pretty sure it's not too short because I'm looking at the time and it's an hour and 2 minutes and 36 seconds. So I'm pretty sure short is not the answer that you guys are going to use. But if you feel the lighting is off, anything you guys want to see, want to know about me, my family, anything, let me know. Usually people are drinking tea or coffee. When I'm a water girl, I drink water, but I do love my coffee. But right now I don't even know what time. It's probably like 7:30 on a Monday. It's October 9th. It's Monday, October 9th. Can you believe it? It's October already. But it's Monday, October 9th, and it's probably, hold on. Hey, Aunt, what time is it? He's not listening because I told him I was podcasting, so I think he went upstairs, so he didn't make any noise. I know somebody was here and then they left, so whatever. Anyway, so it's probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm assuming on a Monday. So that's it. So I hope you guys like my podcast. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do a podcast at least once every 2 weeks. I would lie and say I'm going to do it every week, but I have a full-time job. I have 2 kids, 2 dogs, a husband. So it's not feasible to do it every week. I would love to, but can't do it. Anyway, so please just like, subscribe. Let me know what you like, don't like. If there's anything you want to change, anything you want to add, any ideas you have, I'll take them. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me, and thank you for, if you've watched until now, thank you for giving me an hour and almost 5 minutes of your time. I appreciate it. Anyway, it was very nice chatting. Take care. Thank you.